What's up, YouTube? Listen, guys, it's the weekend, so you already know we tap in and check in with each other each and every weekend just to make sure we take a little bit of time to reflect, relax, and rejuvenate, guys, so we can get back to doing what we do. You guys already know, get back in our bag and get back to the money first thing Monday morning. But, guys, listen, man, I want to start off today's video with just loving on you guys and celebrating the week we had as a family, okay? We jumped in some option plays together. Of course, if you part of weekly options, we do this all the time. But for those that might have tapped in for the first time with just the plays that I was calling on the actual videos, salute to you guys, and then salute to everybody who's been crushing options in the Discord, not only from the pro investors, but from the things we talk about on the daily briefings. Okay, guys, listen, man. I say this and I'll continue to say this. Although the market is going down, although our stocks may be not performing as well as they are getting caught in the wash of this bear market, we are still finding a way to have success via options. And guys, that's the beauty of the stock market. See, we'll let our stocks do what they're going to do during this point in time, and they'll kind of have another 6 weeks, if you will, 6 to 8 weeks of just going down or trading sideways before they'll begin to come back up. But that doesn't mean we as a family can't lateral to that, learn options, earn through options, and then begin to still make money and learn a skill that will carry us the long haul. Okay, listen, guys, today I want to talk to you guys about things you need to stop doing, making sure that you don't do these things or try to avoid these things as often as you can in the stock market. Okay, number one being, do not panic sell. Listen, guys, I talk often about the importance of a stop loss, okay? And I talk about that, and I remember back in 2020 when everything was going to the moon, it got lost on deaf ears, okay? But now we're seeing constant selling every single month. Guys, we are on 4 straight months of the market going straight to the toilet. And this is when your stop loss becomes most important, because you want, when stocks hit a certain level from a price standpoint, so say if you bought something at $20 and now it's coming down to $16, you want that 16 to maybe serve as a stop out so that you're not coming down to a stock, that same stock that was once 20 is now sitting at 12, okay, and you down almost 50%. And then remember that, guys, as opposed to panic selling, use your stop loss, okay? It will come through in such a clutch way, guys, if you begin to use it and if you begin to implement it as part of your trading strategy, okay? The other thing we got to make sure we stop doing, I don't want you to avoid this, but I want you to make sure that you got the proper mix, okay? You got to stop getting into the game going straight for penny stocks and then neglecting to build out your core portfolio, okay? Listen, guys, it's easy to get caught up in a stock that's under $5 and you have that natural logic thinking of, oh, this is 50 cents, this is going to shoot to $1, or this is $2, it's going to shoot to $4. Unfortunately, guys, unless you catch a short squeeze play or something that's just prepared to run, 9 times out of 10 it won't happen like that. Therefore, I want you to stop banking on that. You can play them, but play them with caution, meaning put money in that you can't afford to lose and that you don't care what happens. But lateral to that, make sure you guys are having your core plays built out. You want to know the plays that's going to be your ride or die. Like, for instance, later today, for instance, I'll talk about stocks I'm buying, but one of them during this time period will be VTI. So that's an ETF, guys. And so while they're down, I like to buy low. I'm going to buy all of this stuff up during this bear market, because whenever it ends, whether it's 2022, 2023, or 2024, when things recover, which they will, I'll have a nice, beautiful run up in all of my assets, all of my stocks, because I'm buying them as they continue to sell off. I'm dollar cost averaging. I'm not going overboard. I'm not getting carried away. But what I am doing is I'm nibbling here. I'm nibbling there. I'm buying 2 shares here, 5 shares here, 10 shares here, 2 shares here. They go down a little more, buy 2 more shares, buy 5 more shares. Over time, building it out, knowing that there will be an eventual run up. Okay, so that's what's going on, guys, and that's one thing I want you to stop doing. Stop substituting penny stocks for your core positions, and make sure that you, at least if nothing else, have that as a sideshow and that you got your core intact. Okay, and that doesn't matter if you're using Fidelity as your core portfolio, E-Trade, Vanguard like myself. It doesn't matter. Make sure you have the main thing, and then make sure that if you're gonna do some penny stock type of plays, that they have the least amount of money in it, but also money that you can afford to lose, so that in case they go down even further, you're not blowing up your portfolio. Okay, and then, guys, last but not least, the one thing I want you to stop doing is stop freaking out about the things that's going on in the market. Okay, when history is done, okay, when it's all said and done, you're going to look back, and the fact that we're going in it, you're going to remember it. But when it's over, you're going to be like, man, I remember them first 4 months of 2022 were crazy. Them first 4 months of 2022 were atrocious. Man, every stock kept going down to kick off the year, and they had already been going down since February and September of 2021 until now. And guys, but when you do the history and you see it at scale, you're gonna be like, oh, that little dip in the chart, that was that time period. I remember that. Oh man, we back at all-time highs now. This is how things go. This is how the game will go. But I want to make sure you guys are prepared on the front end for all that will come, so that you know what to avoid, but more importantly, how to navigate it, guys. Listen, I hope that was helpful. Up next, we got our word of the day, and our word of the day is DRIP, otherwise known as dividend reinvestment plans. Okay, listen, guys, DRIP is very, very important on your journey. Okay, I told you the one thing that sometimes held my portfolio up the best is my dividend plays. Okay, but the one thing about dividends is that I'm constantly reinvesting them back into that company, building it slowly but surely. So instead of taking the payout, okay, if I get a quarterly dividend, say from AT&T, or say from Capital Southwest, or say from B&G Foods, if I get the quarterly dividend, instead of taking that out and going to buy a burger or going to buy some ice cream, I let that money get reinvested right back into that stock, and then it buys more fractional shares of that stock, or depending on how much the payout is, it might even buy a full share or several shares of that stock. Building it, when they sleep we eat, making money while we sleep, is adding in more shares and accumulating more shares without me doing anything except my initial investment and continuing the dollar cost average into my dividend plays over the course of the year and over the course of years. And then, guys, that dividend slowly increases in payout. The amount of shares you have slowly increases, plus on top of what you're putting into it. And before you know it, man, your drip is helping add to your effort. And when they are coming together, guys, it's a way to, again, be having passive income through your dividend stocks. Okay, do not leave out your dividend plays in the equation of your investment portfolio. Okay, all of it goes together, all of it is part of the fold. Make sure you don't neglect it. Okay, listen, guys, we make videos like this every day, so if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result, very few consider the journey. Do me a favor, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys grab some free stock using my link below, and I'll see you all in the next one.